Hi guys, my name is Adan Hasbi and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of The Art of Start. I think in this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get motivation, especially during this particular pandemic. So to put things into perspective, the last year in December, it ended in the high, whereby portfolios were, I think as you guys can see, the portfolio which I've invested in, I kept on talking a little bit about the December effect. And what happened was the December effect happened and the portfolio just rose. On top of that, it was, I think the country was opening up. It was such a wonderful time, and I felt really, really energized, and I felt really on point, and I felt like I could conquer the world in 2021. But having said that, I think in somewhere in January, in the middle of January, all of a sudden, again another lockdown, and what happened was not too good. And I could feel a sense of people being a bit demoralized, so on and so forth. And I think you guys can see that I have this particular challenge, the $0 to $100 challenge, and in the beginning of January, it was picking up steam. We were making moves, we were moving forward, and it was great. But having said that, like I said, during the whole pandemic and everything, even to talk to people, trying to get their advice and trying to get suppliers and trying to contact warehouses was a little bit difficult on my end. And yeah, and that's one of the reasons why the $0 to $100 challenge didn't quite move. Say, I think in the middle of January onwards. So it was a bit of a challenge. So I guess in today's episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I managed to, despite just having a lull period, how I managed to kind of bring myself forward, record episodes, and on top of that, talk to you guys with regards to a little company I invested in called Dagang Exchange, where I think many of you guys can see that I doubled my money in December, January, February. So it's 3 months, double the money. So it's not a bad investment altogether. So I guess in this episode, I want to talk a little bit about how I guess bring myself up together and move forward and get that discipline. So the whole thing of it all was I read a particular book, and in this book it talked a little bit about having that perfect mindset. And I for one have that particular mindset. Every time before I record an episode, I have to practice my jokes. I have to practice, what words do I say when. I have to make sure that the environment is okay. I have to make sure that I'm right under a tree, yada yada yada. And yeah, and I would visualize that particular episode the night before. And every time when I do that, the production value gets better and better and better. But what I want to say over here is that on the downside is if we aim for perfectness, sometimes the task may be so difficult that we may not take the step forward. So I want you guys to learn from me. Instead of aiming forward, instead of aiming to be perfect or taking that perfect action, just focus in taking that small action every day. This is a mistake which I made from the middle of January, where I wanted to, for the $0 to $100 challenge, I really wanted to show really great results and whatnot. Number one, I realized that I'm not a e-commerce kind of guy. I have no idea what I was doing. And number two, it is so new to me, so everything was just so scary for me. So added with the pressure of perfection and pressure of wanting to perform, it was very difficult, and I felt stuck with regards to that. And I was asking, and I was listening to some people, and I was trying to get some advice. And one of the advice which I got was this: don't aim for perfection. look at your goals, look at what small step you can take in order for you to achieve your goal, and take that small step. It does not have to be perfect. It is just one step forward. And after that, you could see that I'm coming out a bit more, coming up with more episodes. And after I think I think I shot an episode maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days ago with regards to sharing with you guys about the stock I invested in. And again, the overall reason of me even having this channel is to share with you guys information. And I hope that all of us make better decisions, and I hope that your net worth would increase just by listening to me rambling, 5 minutes every other day. So yeah, and that's the whole premise of this channel, is to help you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to just kind of tell you guys what I've been going through, and how I managed to bring myself out of that particular small little slum. I think moving forward, for the $0 to $100 challenge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a book instead of trading. I feel that I'm a much better talker as opposed to I was talking to someone with regards to the e-commerce business, and they were telling me this particular thing. He says, you need to be on the ball, you need to plan, you need to get your time frames correct, and so on and so forth. The thing is, there's a lot of payments on the back end. You need to do your packaging and yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm not the most organized person, and yeah, and in terms of timelines and whatnot, yeah, I think you guys can tell that in terms of timelines, sometimes I may not be able to reach that particular timeline, especially when there's many deadlines involved. If there's a big deadline, no problem. But with regards to manufacturing and also trading, the products need to come in. You have to ensure that the payments are done in time. You have to make sure that you package the products in time. You have to make sure that you give the products to your customers at a certain stipulated time. Yeah, that way they'll be happy with regards to what you have given them. And I was thinking to myself, could I do that? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized I love talking, I love sharing knowledge. It's a mismatch in terms of business and in terms of personality. So my personality is I just love talking. In fact, this episode, I think you can kind of tell it is definitely off the cuff. And yeah, I just wanted to come raw, wanted to come to you guys, keep it real, and I want to tell you guys that even I struggle. It's not smooth sailing. It's not like the goal is maybe 2,000 subscribers, and every day we create content. There'll be some down days, there'll be some up days. In fact, even our portfolios. I think I'll be more transparent with my portfolio and just kind of show you guys what has come, what the results are right now. That way you can kind of see the journey and enjoy the journey with me, I guess. Okay, guys, I think I've rambled for the past 3 minutes. I do apologize, but thank you so very much for coming on live. Yeah, I do forgive me for skipping the past 3-4 weeks and coming on live right now. I do apologize for that, and I want to be more consistent with my content. Let's try this. I'm telling this to myself at least. Okay, guys, with that, take care. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the subs. You guys are number one. Okay, and again, my vision is for you guys' net worth to increase this year, no matter the circumstances. And like I said, during the whole MCO, we managed to find a stock double in value. So I think that's pretty amazing. Okay, guys, I know I'm rambling. Okay, take care, guys. And with that, I hope to see you guys in the next episode.